Hi guys, it's Terry. Tonight I wanted to go over news feeds. And I've been hearing a lot from a lot of you are having trouble with finding value in the news feed. It's just not very relevant. Either a few people are showing up a little too much or it's too noisy. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm having the same trouble with my news feed. Now, I did do some research, and there are ways to edit your news feed, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get to that at the end of this video. But if I don't, then I'll do that on the next video. But what I want to talk to you tonight about is how I create my own news feeds, and I do that through friends lists. So I really, believe it or not, I'm on here all the time, you know that. So yeah, I skim the news feeds because I know I'm probably missing something, and I really, believe it or not, I love to do the most recent because I like to see the notifications. I like to see a trusted friend that's liked a page. But the majority of my time is right here. In the left navigation bar, you just hit friends. Okay? And I've created a ton, way too many, I need to do some editing, a ton of friends lists. Okay? So yeah, they're still going. So there they are. Now, give me a minute and I'll tell you how to create those lists, but let me just show you how they work for me. So I have, let's just see here, let's just pick one. Robert Arthur course. I'm going to click on that. Now it brings up the news feed of only the people you have on that list. I mean, how awesome is that? You can actually keep up with what's going on. You can really provide some great value because it's very easy for you to see their latest posts without having to go to their pages. Now, let me show you how to create a friend list. So what you do is you come on up here. First of all, to even get to your friends, you want to come up to the account and you want to hit Edit Friends. And it's going to take forever. Sorry. Okay, finally. I really try to be good about putting everybody on a list. Well, these are pages, even pages, because keep in mind, pages are now listed as friends, and so if you want to see their updates, you've got to have them in a list. Because if you remember with the old interface, there actually used to be a tab for pages, so you click on pages to see all their updates. So you can see that there's a couple different ways to do it. So let's just start from the actual friend page, and remember you got there from clicking on the drop down menu on the accounts, edit friends, and then you just simply hit create new list. Now, the only time that this is really, well, unless you know every single one of your friends inside and out, the only way that this is going to be easy for you to do is like personal friends. I think it's really easy to come through here and go, oh, that's a personal friend, that's a personal friend. So, and sorry, it takes forever when you have a lot of friends to bring up this little friend box. But you simply just click the name of your list in there, okay? And I want to go over some important lists. You break them down the way, it's really going to help you, but there's some must-have lists. One's going to be an engager list, okay? I spend the most time in this list. And what's an engager list? Well, an engager list when you're just starting out. So you've just started to promote your business online and to actively surround yourself with your target market. Anybody that likes or comments on one of your posts, put them in an engager list. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that's ridiculous. So they gave me a like. Well, I'm telling you, in the beginning, it's hard to get engagement. In order to get engagement, you've got to pay back the love. How do you pay back the love? You've got these guys that have liked it or commented. They're in the engager list. So when you're checking your news feeds, you click on your engager friends and all of their activity is going to come up. So you're going to be able to like and comment back. Trust me on this one. We all want attention. When attention's paid to us, we'll pay it back. So it really kind of catapults this whole activity. It just speeds up the process. So I really strongly suggest you create an engager list. Number 2 is an influencer list. Who are your top influencers? Who are those that you want to reach out to? But obviously you can't just post something on their wall. You want to just create that relationship. So an influencer list is important. When you're adding friends and and they're all in a certain group, I'll name it that group. I mean, just break it down as much as you can. Remember, what is one of the most important things in marketing today is message to market match. So what does that mean? That means that people are really sick of, I don't want to call it spam, but they're really sick of, they don't have a lot of time. We live in an ADD culture, so you've got to really reach them and touch them within the first 30 seconds. And they don't want to hear something that's not relevant to them. So the more you can break down the list, the better. Now, I think the limit, no, I don't think I actually checked this today. The limit on lists is you can have up to 1,000 people on a list. That's a little bit much, but who knows? And you could have a total of 100 lists. So I'm probably almost there. But one thing I want to tell you that I do is I have like a secondary and a secondary list, and then I have one below that. So for instance, I have all my business contacts in the business list. So they're wrong on the 1,000 because that one has a lot more than 1,000. And then what I do is I have within, well, it's not really within that, but those people are probably included on 3 lists. You know, they can be whatever else, however else I could segment them down, I include them in a list, okay? Why do I keep an overall broad list? Well, because it's kind of easy when I want to do just a real quick blast. If I'm inviting to an event or if I'm suggesting to my page, it's easy to just have everybody in one list. And remember, you can't have your list too huge because then your computer crashes. But that's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cancel this and get out of here. Now from this page, you're also, let's just click on a list. So I'm on a list. These are the people on this particular list. You can edit your list here. So what does that mean? It may take forever just for this list to come up. You could edit the name here. You could edit the people that are included in the list. And again, I shouldn't have clicked on it, and I apologize. They're going to be pulling up all my friends, so it could take a little bit. And then you can also delete the list here. Now remember, before you delete it, let's get everybody transferred over to another list, okay? And so I kind of like to, there we go. So again, you can, because they'll see the people that are included in the list are highlighted in blue. And why are they not coming up? Anyways, they're highlighted in blue. You can unhighlight them. You can highlight more. You can edit the name up here by saying edit. And I'm going to cancel this and get out of it. Cancel, cancel. Okay. So, and you also can delete the list. Now, if you're going to delete a list, make sure that you put them in another list. And all you have to do is go ahead and click that drop-down menu. And before you unclick this, you want to click another list, okay? So now does that mean that they're not your friends anymore because you deleted the list? No. They're just not on any list, okay? Let's see what else. I like to think, use these as maybe like a sales funnel, meaning when they're a new friend and you have friended them from a group, you'll maybe have the group name on the friend list. Then you can be moving them to, you know, maybe an engager list, maybe a potential prospect list. So you can really be moving them down the funnel. Another list that I didn't touch on was I did touch on that, the influencer list, okay? I have mine, as you can see, so broken down, it's ridiculous. But it is so helpful. And why is it helpful? I'm going to show you right now. Let's go to my profile. Now when I'm doing an update, you can customize your updates right here at this little lockbox. Okay, so the very easy way of doing it is, do you just want your friends to see it? Do you want everybody to see it? Remember, when everybody sees it, it gets indexed by Google, okay? Friends of friends. But you come down here to customize. Now make this visible to friends of friends, friends only, specific people, only me. So specific people, you just type in a list. So let's just say, oh gosh, I don't know why I'm putting my under 18. My son's groups, I like to keep them in a list. So let's say I want to just post something relevant to my under 18 friends. Of course, those are my son's friends. I'm just going to put under 18, save those settings, and that update will only be seen by those in that list, even when they come to my page. So let's say you're not on that list, you come to my page, you're not going to see that update. It's hidden from you, okay? So you can also do it by hiding from people. So let's say I don't want the under 18 list to see it. Under 18. Guess what? Everybody else is going to see it except for my under 18. Okay, so lists are just so crucial for being able to customize your updates and, more importantly, to be able to listen. Okay, again, you go to your home page, come on over here to Friends, and you've got all your friends lists. So every day, go through your lists. Okay, let's go into my engagers. Here they are. Awesome. So I could be commenting, I could be just listening, anything. Status updates is just anybody that it's just status updates, so it's not very filtered. Now I wanted to show you something. Oh, okay, so let's say we're going to add a friend. So I'm just going to, as you guys know, I tell you a lot of times the best way to add your target audience is to find a group or a social page or a fan page. Okay, so I just want to show you what I do when I'm adding friends and when I accept friends, okay? So let's go to pages, and, well, I already like that one. Okay, let's pretend that we're coming here. Oh, it's the best page, I need to be adding friends here, okay? So, first of all, I'll integrate my little trick, because on fan pages, on the page, you can't see the likers, but from the results page, the search results page, you can see the likers. So let's go ahead and click on all the people that like it. All right, so I would like to add a friend. I will put them in a list. And if that means I have to create a new list, I come all the way down here. And for instance, I would put the name of the group. Okay, I don't remember the name of the group, but it's social meeting something. Okay, you hit enter. And that person is on that list. And the nice thing is if they accept your friendship, they're already in a list. It's a great way to do it. Let's see here. Okay, when you're accepting your friends, come on up here and click. And let's say I'm going to accept Tim. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm. And I'm going to add to a list now because I didn't do my due diligence like I usually do. I'm just going to add them to my business. Okay, now look, right here, this box is here. You could be typing in a new list name. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to say, okay, so guess what? You know, do not allow yourself, I don't know why that just happened. Do not allow yourself to say, oh, I'll put them in a list later. It takes forever. You don't do it. Add them to the list as you're adding them as friends and as you're accepting them as friends. So that is one way to handle the newsfeed. I hope I answered your question. I think right now I'm on a roll, so I'm going to do the second video right now on how to edit this newsfeed, but I just don't like these videos to be too long. So if you have any questions, please, 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 in the comments below, please ask. Thank you.